between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Guerendo to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Outside.
Pretty throwing here to start. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 5 on the 50.
Winston now off the play fake. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Nick Martin making that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Winston. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps it moving. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it almost every game. Yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. Wait.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offensive line fast.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
1st down, Purdy to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
It's set. It's set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Outside. Up.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
It's set. It's set. 18. Watch out. 41.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
18. Watch out. Up.
To the air again. Purdy. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like 2nd down and 12 coming up. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense to the line for second down.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Stop.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
What's up? Yellow. Stop.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
The throw again, it's Purdy. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Winston. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Down to the pistol, Winston. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it at the 30. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal is late.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Blue ready. Where'd you go?
Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
it's second and goal from the 1. He's got it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions break the tie here in the first. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. The window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out. Start.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. Second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got second and 7 to start.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Hey, movement.
They stick with McCaffrey, and he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. All right, here we go. Second down.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy throwing here. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
No throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
2-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Get set. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Box. 18. 21. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And Ayuk on that slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. What's up? Up.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Get set. 18. What's up? Stop.
Purdy to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, here's Winston. Gets it to him on the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down now, they need 7.
Ready.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Ready. Where we go?
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Outside. 18. Go. Start.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Get set. At 18. Watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Yellow. Outside. At 18. Watch out. Yellow. Start.
Third and long for him here. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Watch play.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Here's Winston to the air. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Winston to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing it again here. That one connects. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Now Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
It's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Play action now with Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. White 25. What is up?
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Lions have a first down. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Right around, up. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
One last play before the break.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. Right around, up. Yellow. 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 Touch.
Throwing here just before halftime. Chased out to his right. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. No motion him out of the backfield. Out of the pistol, Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready. Black 22.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, was he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Let him go.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready. Flag. What is that?
Here's Winston. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and we could not find a completion. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Garindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Out. Here we go. Hands up. Hands up. Up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
21. Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Up.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Outside. 21. Check. Run around. Go ahead. Up.
Here's Ford running right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sees Ojulari on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Setting up the screen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
18. What's up?
Me.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down, Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop stop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
From the gun is Purdy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Throwing now, out of the shotgun. He puts a mare under it, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Rindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Outside. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Outside. Buddy T! Watch out! Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Winston to the air. Short pass brought in. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready?
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready? Blackwood, do that! Come on! What do we got?
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Running back motions right. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set!
Off the play fake. Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. We had somebody there waiting for it that time.
49ers 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Garindo to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And it's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Yellow. Buddy. Yellow.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's 4. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another 49er first down.
Purdy on first down. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Knocked away and hits the ground incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
118. Watch out.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense is set. First and 10.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out.
Flag like you mean it.
Start.
Purdy on the play action. Pass it down close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
24.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Blue way. Green, double team.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to Jameer.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready. Ready to go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Lions, first down.
They send St. Brown in motion left. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready. Flex. Ready to go.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following that flag against the defense, 2 yards to the marker now on third down. Running it after the penalty. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Yellow. Yellow. F left. Yellow. 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 Up.
Third and long, Purdy. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
4th and forever coming up. 4th down, pass coming. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time Mattel was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
This is 3rd down.
Ready? Ready to go?
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Lions readying for the punch. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He makes the catch. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action now with Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
At the 37-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Get set, yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll get more interceptions.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Get set. What's up?
To throw again, it's Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Wait, huh?
Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Let him go.
He's drawn up for him. So the Lions get the win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.